Hi guys, this is David D. I've created the multi-connect system for multiboard, and nowadays it's also usable for the honeycomb storage wall as well as wherever you want to put it. It's a generic system, and I'm currently working on something new. That will be sponsored or supported by Elegoo. And they sent me this Neptune 4 Max to do this. And to be able to print more, just bigger stuff. They also sent me this one pack of PLA, which I will be using, of course. And the printer. I've not looked inside so far, so I would say let's get going and open this thing up. So this is a big printer, and yeah, let's see what's inside this box. So it's all nice and packed in here. I have no idea what I will get out of all of this. This is strange. Okay. It's just a placeholder. You would buy some filament as well. So I don't need to unpack this. And then we have the those two here and those two there. I think this one here is the extruder. Yeah. And then we have all the software, the cable. They also sent you one glue stick, which is quite interesting. I'm not used to using glue stick, and a spool holder. There's only one side you can attach a spool to. And then you have the manual here. Hope I don't need that too much. And the first use instructions. So let's put those away for now. We have this massive fan here, which will be just behind the build plate, and it will be blowing across the whole model that you're printing, which should give a nice benefit compared to other printers regarding the cooling. So I think I don't need this for now. I don't think I need those. Let's just put those away as well. And then let's look what's further down. Maybe I need to get this out first. Yeah, it's this whole thing here. So, and then there's nice. So let me just put this away for now. I don't think I need it as of now. And then we have, looks like the print bed. A lot more of those. And this one will get interesting. This one here is the display, which I can put away for now as well. And then this here's securing the build plate, as well as the on the other side. And I think the next thing would be to this one here can get two rods. Not sure where those are for as of now. I don't need this. And then the next step that I pull this guy out here. I think so. Where to grab it? Wow, this is quite heavy. So this would be the body of the printer. A lot of cable. Let's just get this up here for now. And then I put it away for a second. So let's see. It's quite huge. I like it. This will be a great support for this project. Let's get all of those away. And I have the feeling that I need to look at the manual now. Nice big build plate, which doesn't have anything to align it, but I think it's fine because of the size. You rarely will be using the outer parts here, I think. So let's get looking at this manual. So after looking at the manual a little bit, it seems like I need to start with the other things. So let's put this away again. That needs to get the extruder attached to. But I'm having it upside down. So this is where the extruder will go. Here. And let's see. This is packed pretty tightly. And then I expect there is this 3 poles that need to get on here, I think. Let's see, I have to get this somewhere to the middle. Is it possible to move it down? So somewhere to the middle. What's this here? Then I think it needs to go here. Yeah, exactly. Now I have to get the correct screws. You can put those just here for now. Needle. So let's look at what's inside this. We have the Wi-Fi antenna. We have a needle if your nozzle is clogged. Then we have a nozzle, a small PTFE tube, I would say, and a USB stick, which will come in handy and maybe has a model pre-installed. I don't know what this is. It says giveaway. That's interesting. It's an USB stick. An USB reader for the biggest micro SD card I've seen in a while. 512 megabytes. So that's that. We have some certificate. And then we have a tiny bit of PLA. Not sure what this is. Detector switch is possibly it looks like the filament sensor. Some zip ties. The tools that we will be using for the setup. So those will come handy pretty soon, I think. Network cable, don't need this now. And we have this bag of screws and stuff. This is what I now need. Let's put those all here so I can find them later on. So nice. This I won't need now. I don't need the needle for sure. put this away. I don't need the PLA because I have the 1 kilogram. And then let's see which screws I need. It says PM3 times 8. PM 3 times 8. Possibly this one here. So what it's telling me is to use, where did I put it? This one here? No. PM3 2 pieces. Those here. Get this open. So we have the PM3 and PM4 in here. 3 pieces, 2 pieces. PM3 times 8 are the smaller ones. And those are possibly this. And they need to go, I think it's in here. Yeah, that seems to fit. So let's put in both on the extruder. First side, take a little bit of a video here for the this is all secured nicely now. Maybe I give this here a little bit more torque. And the next thing, PM3, I need to put the others in from behind if I'm right. And there it goes. Where does it need to go? There's this thing here, and this needs to be attached somehow. Where are the screw holes for that? Is it this? It looks like it. Yeah, definitely is. Let's get this out. Just grab this again. As before, I will just put those in here so I have less trouble aligning it correctly. So 1, 2, and the third one might be down below here. Might be this tiny little hole here. Looks good. At least it felt good. And then the next step would be to attach this to the bottom of the print bed. This will be quite interesting to do while you're alone. This should just stand here, I think. Looks like I'm on the right track. I just need to find the screws for this. It tells me HM5 times 45, which are those here. Let's get those out. And what I will do is I will just slide it down so this one here is just above the edge, so I can screw this in from below. I have this hex driver here. So the first one is attached nicely. And before I do the second screw, I would like to ensure that this thing is not going anywhere, because it's pretty loose on this side. So let's turn this beast around. And then screw in the outer screw on this side. So let's push this just out a little bit further so it doesn't fall down, which it definitely did. And then put in the second screw. It is in. Already feels pretty solid, I would say. Let's go for the other side. So the next thing would be to get this so the front faces me again, like somewhat like this. So you can see a little bit as well. And it tells me that I need to use the PM420 screws. Which are those? I think it's this. And is it this? No. Ah. Nice. It's attached using magnets. So we just screw this onto here somewhere, I'm not sure where. And then you can attach the display. Let's see how this works. It tells me 3 screws are necessary. There are screw holes just there. So just put all those in as before, and then I will need to rotate this back, because otherwise I don't see anything. Sorry that this means you won't be seeing anything now. Wrong, I think it's this one here, yeah. And I already messed it up because I used the wrong screw hole for this. This one needs to be... Yeah, this one needs to be the one on the right bottom. Then the next one goes here. One. film this first. Attach the display, and there's one port where it needs to go into, which is this small one here, if I'm right. Yeah. And then it tells me to also attach the Wi-Fi antenna just here. I hate doing this. It's like with that satellite cables. It's always just this tiny space where you can grab it. Ah, but we have this one. Is it able to? Yep. That's very helpful. I think that's enough. To the next page. Next we will be working on the extruder. You now have to be a little bit to take care. So you know, if you lift this up, you have to take care not to break the Wi-Fi antenna, because I just did, or I just barely not did break the Wi-Fi antenna. So I think next will be to do something with all of this here. I'm not sure how it works, but let's see. So, why isn't this? It's not straight. This is strange. But it seems to be the table. So somehow, if I'm like this, it's not straight. So, next thing is to put this up. I think somewhere up here. Looks like it should be going that way. Yep, nice. PM418, 2 pieces. So far the build process has been pretty easy. Each step has its own bag, so you basically can't mess anything up. The nice thing is that on the bag, it's not just one thing. You have multiple things in there, and it's just the same as you need for the step. So that's a thing that I like a lot. So let's do this, but I need to do it the other way around. So that's that. And now we have the filament sensor that seems like it will be up there. Which is kind of nice, because this means I think it will go here. Just have to look at the documentation. But it's quite nice because this means that you will notice filament running out pretty early. But it means that I need to put this a little bit to the left so the filament sensor cable can be plugged in, because otherwise it's just not possible. So how does this work? So I have this one screw here, and I screw this in with the same, no, it's a bigger one. Here to the side, there's a heat insert. You cannot attach everything onto. Nice. And it's a little bit flimsy, I would say. But if it works, it works. Should I connect this? Here. This is the cable clamp. Ah, now it makes sense. As I said before, as always, you have one bag for one step. This is for the x-axis, and then here goes the clamp, and this here, I don't know where this goes. This will go to the extruder, like so. Cable clamp, how will it be installed? It's just like this, so. But I need to have the cable in here before that. So this goes here. I expect this to be somewhere like this. Does this allow it to move up? Yeah. I would say I do it this way. Let me just rotate this a little bit. This cable needs to be somewhere here, so I just look how far upward I can pull it, and then push the cable in here just at that location. And you need to kind of press the cable together. I don't like that, because it will basically mean that you have stress on this cable already. But that's how it should be, so let's just do it this way. And then screw these on here. It's done. Cable is clamped, and the next thing we will do is attach those rods, basically. Next thing will be attaching those two rods. I now remember those are somewhere in the back, I think, or in the front, I'm not sure. And those are holding this frame together as well. So I need the PM420, which are those. So PM4 and the PM48 are for the top, and those go through here, okay? I will first attach the upper ones, because then this will just swing freely, which means I can work without any hassle. I can screw this in tightly, and the other side. One note, there's this one yellow sheet of paper in here, which tells you to remove the spacers that are under here, and I didn't do that because I wanted to show you this, and then I forgot about it. Those are these plastic things here, and they are necessary to secure the printer for delivery. And of course, they're not necessary anymore, so let's just get those out. So those are only there so the bed stays in place while traveling. So, and I expected, no, it's just too heavy. I was hoping you could now grab it here like you do with a Prusa. Oh no. So, those are attached. And of course I need to work on the back. Just put this here for now, so I don't drop it again. Now for the big fan that will be attached, I think somewhere here, and that will constantly be blowing on the model while being printed. PM450. So the long screws here, and they go all the way through here and then be attached. So this should be easy to do. Just put this through here. What I would like to do is just have this hanging for now and attach the other side, because then I have both hands free. And I have this here and this here. Basically, if you have screwed this in just a tiny bit, it won't fall out. So now that this is attached, I think I need to plug everything in. So we have the filament sensor, which I already wanted to plug in, but now I'm allowed to. Then we have this cable here, which I thought was strange. This is for this fan on the back. It's plugged in. Then we have the motor here. It is attached. And then we have the two stepper motors at the bottom, which will be driving this thing up and down. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Those are LED, and what's this one here? I can just plug those in as well. There's an LED cable, and there's this filament detector cable that's just here. And it tells me to use the right voltage. This is on the right side here, which I already saw before, but now let's look in here what this means. It's set to the correct voltage, so no issue here, which I expected because it's the EU version, and this should be, of course, set to 230 volts. What is this? Am I ready now? I think I've connected everything. Let's plug this in.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I haven't plugged in this one here. Let's see if it told me to do that. It did, but I didn't notice. So, shut down. And then start everything again. I hope there's some example model on there, which I then can just print. Let's see. Let's see what the manual tells me to do, because it might be that I need to do some bed leveling first. This sheet of paper, I think, I have something like that. Let's just use this warning sign. Temperature, PLA. Do a test print. Confirm. So this was fairly easy, I think. And the fan on the back is not on all the time. You have to manually turn it on, I think. What it's currently doing? It's heating up the bed, so this should be warm soon, I think. It's not yet. It's getting there. It's 46 degree currently. But I expect this will be printing now. Nice. Takes a long time for this huge build plate to heat up. And it is printing. So that's all for now. I will let this print a little bit and then maybe do an additional video showing what it's doing. And there's a little bit more to see, because currently everything is blocked by the extruder basically.